All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking today about the multiverse. And thanks again to Young 50 Caliber for providing this great art. I love this because he's taken that traditional sort of stripes of a flag and then put in multiple sort of representations of the universe. So beautiful job, man. Like, this is just great graphic art. I love it. And then I love this sort of Celtic circle knot thing in the middle too. So just well done, man. I love this. This is going to be our playlist graphic for the entire playlist. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. I may uh, delay release of these because what's happening, in case you're not in the loop, is in the multiverse we're going to have four different sanctioned coalitions. One is going to be in Europe, and I'll lead that one. One is going to be in Africa. One is going to be in North America, and another is going to be in Asia. There are four captains, and if you are interested in playing in this game, it's going to allow us to spread out over the map. There are going to be obviously 28, so 27, not including me, positions available in this game. The problem with previous games, of course, has been there's just too many of us now. I mean, there's 250 subscribers and it's growing every day. So the idea here is that go to the Discord and when you get to the Discord, go to the Multiverse Captain's Quarters. You'll see the channel Multiverse Captain's Quarters, and you'll see the other three captains listed there. Those are three experienced players who stepped forward and said that they wouldn't mind being captains. So here's how it's going to work. We are not on the same team in this game. That's what I love. It's a multiverse, right? So this is Supremacy 1914 universe, but there are going to be many of us in this game. Not just me, not just the universe as you know it, but also other universes. So I believe one of them is going to be the transverse. I did encourage people to end whatever you end up naming your coalition, end it in verse so that we can know who the other people are in the game. Now, we're not going to share maps necessarily. We can. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but overall, it's going to be four independent universe-based groups from this subscriber group. And then, maybe one of us will get first, another will get second, the other get third. Who knows? But it's a way for all of us to participate. And then, I'm kind of curious about how I'm going to cast this because I certainly don't want. I'm going to be leading the European universe group. I don't want us to be at a huge disadvantage because people can see what's going on inside of our, coalition. On the other hand, if other people are starting in, Central or South Africa, and another group is starting in Asia, and another group is starting in North America, it really wouldn't hurt for people to see what's going on early in the game. So I'll probably cast the first few just to get us established, and I'll go out and I'll look and kind of see what's going on with the other multiverse people. So we could have the megaverse or the metaverse or the microverse or the alterniverse. There's all kinds of options. I even said the perverse, if anybody wants to be that one. So here's the deal. Go to our Discord channel, and under it, go find the channel Multiverse Captain's Quarters, and go see the captains and decide who you want to play with, and contact them. And I would say maybe contact a couple people. As you might imagine, Europe is going to be the most requested for a couple reasons. Number one, obviously, because I'm casting this, so you will, if you're in one of these games, you're going to be the person who is talked about in my videos. But of course, also because Europe is both the most dangerous and the most profitable place to be. So it's just so densely packed with all of the resources you might need, but also with a lot of enemies. So it's a battleground for sure. But anyway, I would say, go ahead, and I'll tell you right now, as of right now, I have 3 that are definitely in. I've got Benaiah, Eric OK and the Power of Us, who are absolutely in. And that's because they've been so active on this channel, both in the YouTube channel and in the Discord. So, and they've shown that they've got chops. They know what they're doing. I am saving a place for somebody from my YouTube channel called Papa something, and I'm going to contact him in person. If you're not a Discord person, but you still want to go for it, contact me in the comments below, right here on YouTube, and let me know who you are. If I've played with you in the past, tell me who your 1914 name is, because it's crazy. It's like people have a YouTube name, and then they have a Discord name, and then they have a 1914 name, and none of them are the same. And look, I get it. I don't blame you. Mine aren't either. It's hard, these are different platforms. But let me know who you are in the 1914 game. That's who I need to know. And if you can come and say, hey, I was Otago in the very first subscriber game, and I'd like to play with you, or hey, I was Sydney in the another 500 game. If you're out there, Sydney, from my another 500 game, I would like to play with you because you kick ass. But anyway, my point being, contact me in the comments below. Or, if you want to play in Asia, or if you want to play in Africa, or if you want to play in North America, those are also highly competent captains, highly competent players. Just because I have a channel does not mean I'm the best player here. I don't think I am. I think there's 2 or 3 people who I could name that are more informed and are better players than me that I know offhand, and that means there's probably a dozen or 2 that I don't know of that are here among us, right? So I'm just saying there's a few that I know for sure are more informed about this game than I am, and then there's other people who are not. Who have not been playing this game for a long time, but they know strategy games, and they know how to move forces around. They've been playing things like Command and Conquer from 20 years ago, and they've been playing things like StarCraft and other games where you collect resources and build units and build buildings and upgrade buildings and so forth. So there's a lot going on here. But my advice to you is go to the Discord channel. I will share the link below. Go to Multiverse Captain's Quarters and just start adding your 2 cents. Like, this is where I'd like to play, but if I can't play there, I'd like to play here, right? So maybe give your top 3 in order. My first one I'd want to play with is this. My second one is this, and my third one is this, right? And then we can sort of shuffle out from there. When the game starts, we're going to have 4 official coalitions, but that's not to say. I said in my initial announcement, if you want to go rogue and you want to start your own coalition, the perverse, what else ends in verse that would be weird? I don't know. I'm trying to think of something offhand and I can't. But anyway, if you want to start your own rogue coalition somewhere, so as of right now, Australia is not spoken for. South America is not spoken for. Trying to think. The Middle East is wide open. So there are options. If you want to jump in there and be your own rogue captain, you can do that. There's nothing to stop you. Okay. So there's 4 official, but if you come in and you want to start your own rogue coalition, please do. And then again, I would just ask that you use the last part of your name be verse, just so that we kind of know who's out there and we can be like, okay, I see you over there. I don't know what else ends in verse. I'm having a brain freeze here. I'm just absolutely not being able to think of anything. The stupiverse, I don't know whatever you want to come up with is absolutely fine with me. So I'm going to go ahead and leave the Discord link below. What I'm going to do is that when I see a 500 game, as soon as I see it, and you know how that works, it just, when the old one dies and closes, they start a new one. So it could be a week from now. It could, certainly I don't think it's going to be before another 5 days, but it could be a week or 2, right? So I'm just putting this out there, and we want to make sure that the captains have your name, because here's what's going to happen. As soon as they open up that 500 game, I'm going to send out personal messages to those 3 captains and give them the game ID number. They are then going to reach out to the people who they have on their roster and tell them immediately the game ID number. So if you want in on this game right away, we need to get this sorted out in the next few days. Okay, so as I mentioned, I've already got 4 on my roster, including me. That means I've got 3 left over. I know that a couple of the others have already been talking to each other, and they've already got 2 or 3 on theirs. So get in the Discord and let's talk about it. If you're not on Discord, comment below, and I will make sure that you're part of the discussion. Okay, I'll make sure that you're in on this, because I wasn't a Discord user either, so I'm not super familiar with that platform. But it's pretty easy if you want to just get an account and find us. I will put the link below. It's not that difficult. And then you can, you don't have to run it. You can just follow it, right? So if it's outside of your comfort zone, go for it. Give it a try. Anyway, thanks for checking in, guys. This is something that I just wanted to intro and get you ready for. This is coming in the next probably week or 2, but it's going to be fun because we're going to have 4 and possibly even 5 or 6 coalitions from this channel that are not cooperating necessarily, or are they? I love it. All right, this is going to be fun. Hang in there, guys, for the Multiverse. Again, big props to Young 50 Caliber for his really great graphic art skills. And he's also offering to make flags for any of the other coalitions in this game who might need them. So reach out to him. He is on Discord. That's his Discord handle. I don't know. I wish there's a document here on Discord as well, with all the different people and their Discord handles, and then their 1914 names sort of next to each other. So again, I'm still sort of learning to use Discord. I'm going to get better. I promise. I've had a couple people reach out to me and say that they'd be happy to chat with me and help me to learn all the bells and whistles, ins and outs, get some admins going and so forth. So I'm on it, guys. I'm on it. But anyway, this is exciting. It's coming in the next couple of weeks. Get on board. And again, there's a place for everyone. And even if you can't find a way into the initial 4, the official 4, then go rogue and start your own, right? And then again, start to reach out to other players who might not be able to get into that initial 4 coalitions and start your own coalition. There's no limit to this, right? The only point is we are not going to try to start in the same place, because that ends up being a terrible idea for morale reasons. And we're not going to be cooperative. I'm just going to say it up front. We're not going to be cooperative. I'm not going to prohibit it. So we can certainly work together. If for instance, I'm seeing a thing like, if the Middle East and Asia happen to butt up against each other, and they're both, verses, they're both part of the multiverse, and they'd rather not tussle, but they'd rather fight in a different direction, then yeah, you guys can make agreements with each other. There's nothing wrong with that. Just understand at the end, there can be only one, right? And then maybe 1, 2, and 3 in terms of first, second, and third. But we're all looking to get first place, right? This is for real. We're all trying to win this. So I'm really excited about this. It's going to be a lot of fun. Join in either on Discord or in the comments below. I'm super stoked about this. I'm going to go ahead and pin this to my returning subscribers when you get on YouTube, so everybody will see this. So let's check it out. Let's do this. This is going to be fun. All right, guys. Thanks for checking in. Adios.